Hey Star Fam! Thanks for tuning in. We're here again today for another quick energy check-in using the Master Tarot deck. So, getting right into it. Do hope you guys are all keeping well. This is just going to be a quick general reading just to see if we can get a little snapshot to see what's going on. Right, so first card to present itself is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the tarot's slowest moving knight. So it could be that you've got a situation that is, taking a long time coming. It could be an offer that you've been waiting for a long time. It could be an offer that you have been thinking about presenting, but you've been taking your time and going about doing it. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who's very methodical in their tasks, very meticulous, somebody who is very deliberate and careful in how they operate, and they make sure that they've got all of their I's dotted and their T's crossed, and they're very particular and thorough in how they go about doing things. But as a result of that, they're usually a card of guaranteed success. So whatever it is that you have been doing, you're pretty much guaranteed success, at least for the most part. But I feel like it's because you've been putting a lot of care and effort into what it is that you're doing. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information, some more cards, some more context. So again, this could be a relationship or... Hold on a second, let's see. Alright, so the next couple of cards we've got out are the Moon card and the Two of Swords. Okay, so you've got a Major Arcana card. So you could be a Cancer or a water sign, although not necessarily sign specific. But the Moon card is about traditionally it's about uncertainty, emotions, usually uncertain emotions. It could be searching for your path. It could also be about having to choose between, your inner wild side and your inner domestic side, so to speak, because we've got here the wolf on one side, but the dog on the other side. So it could be some kind of choice between, your inner wild side, your inner tame side, so to speak, and finding your path. Finding your path through, like an emotional time. It's almost like you're choosing your path based on emotion. Could also be about your intuition as well. Because again, with the moon and the with the lake below. But there's usually some kind of uncertain emotion that's tied towards this card. So it could be that the reason that you have been slow moving with regards to your situation is because you've been kind of uncertain about how you feel about it. And again, we get a kind of another card of uncertainty here with the Two of Swords, because as you can see, this person, they're you know, it's like they're indecisive about a situation. You know, the Two of Swords is usually, you know, not wanting to choose between your head and your heart, or having to make that head and heart decision. You know, with her eyes covered and her chest crossed around her heart. You know, it could be that you don't have enough information about a situation. There's something about the situation that you cannot see, and so as a result, you're at like a stalemate, like you're unable to make a decision. But there's this feeling of like indecisiveness. It could be if you were interested in somebody that they were just taking too long to come towards you. You know, for a relationship, you feel that you're feeling unclear about a person, you're unsure about how somebody feels about you because you're not sure if you just like, or if they just like you as a friend and are being friendly, or if they genuinely like you. And so there could be some uncertainty about how they feel. And so you're not making a move because, again, you're not sure how this person feels about you. Yeah, it's kind of what it's starting to feel more like, because we've got repeating themes here of the water, you know, and she's got this water behind her, and, you know, it kind of, you know, the water doesn't look too choppy or anything. It looks quite, I mean, it's ripply, but for the most part, it's quite still, you know. And it's the same with this water here. So it's like you're trying, it's almost like you're trying to intuit, you're trying to divine, you're trying to figure out how this person feels, but you just, you know, you've got that lack of clarity about it. You're not sure. You know, and it's like you don't want to, it's like you just want a sense of surety about how this person feels about you, and it's like you don't want to be projecting your emotions onto them, kind of feel. You know, and it's kind of like, well, so maybe the decision that you have to make is, well, do I just be bold and take the chance and make the move? Or, you know, do I, well, not, and kind of, you know, hang back and play it safe, you know, and just continue to just be friends, and continue to see how this goes. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of deciding whether or not you should make a move. Right. Let's see if we can get a little bit more context as to what exactly is going on. Well, do you know what? Let's be nosy and see how this person feels. All right. Let's see how this Knight of Pentacles person really feels. Let's see. Oh, Queen of Swords. Huh. Yeah, okay, I can understand why you're not sure. It could be that this person has just gotten out of a relationship, because the Queen of Swords card is a card of the divorcee of the tarot. So again, it's not necessarily gender specific. This could very well be a masculine, a guy, because again, they came out as a knight. But again, it's not gender specific. But I get the feeling that this person is quite no nonsense at the moment. You know, either they just came out of a relationship before, or quite recently, and so they're kind of a little bit, I want to say standoffish, or being standoffish, and are quite cold, or maybe they've got guards up. You know, they've got their guard up at the moment, so it's kind of hard to get through to this person. Yeah, I understand why you'd be a bit confused and not sure how to go. I mean, the Queen of Swords is somebody you need to tread lightly with, basically. Right. Yeah, you see. So the next cards out we have are the Seven of Wands and then the King of Pentacles. So yeah, again, with the Seven of Wands, it is like, it's about being defensive, you know? So, and I mean, again, with the Queen of Swords, this is somebody who is very, very much on their defensive. As you can see, she's got her sword of truth, sword of victory. You know, she's got that raised and kind of ready to cut through any bull as soon as she sees it right away, you know? And likewise, this person, you know, they're defending themselves against these other 6 swords. Sorry, not swords, wands. So you see, I'm getting a lot of defensive energy from this person. And honestly, I kind of get the feeling that it has to do with their money, their success. It seems as if this person, it's like, I get the feeling that maybe their ex or something only really wanted them for their money or for their success, you know, or because they just wanted them to buy them things. You know, and so now this person, this knight or king or queen, because I think it's all the same person, do you know, it's like they're very defensive now, and they definitely have walls put up, you know, and I feel like they don't want to be taken advantage of. They're afraid that they're going to get taken advantage of, either for their money or for, I don't know, connections, or something like that. People they know, things that they have, you know, and I feel like they're just being super defensive now about anybody coming into their lives, you know, because this person very much wants to protect themselves and their assets. Okay. I feel like that's kind of where they're at. And I feel like that's kind of why they're coming so slow. You know, it's because they want to make sure that they've, like, you know, done their due diligence, basically. You know, they want to make sure that you're for real, you know, and you're not just gonna come and try to take advantage of them, you know, and it's not that you just want their money or their connections or whatever it is. You know, and I feel like that is a reason why they're moving so slow and why they're taking their time, is just because this is somebody who really is afraid of being hurt, guys. Okay. And so if you feel like they're hot and cold or something like that, that's probably why. But I feel like that is their number one priority. At the moment, is just making sure that they are protected, making sure that, yeah, their assets are protected, that their heart is protected, their money's protected. Like, this person is, like, being super defensive right now. You know what I mean? Let's see. How does this person actually feel about our star fam? How does their crush actually feel about them, though? Oh, guys, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, that's a good sign. So they do like you. You know what I mean? Because the Knight of Cups, that is, you know, he's supposed to be the knight in shining armor, you know? He's coming on his white horse, or gray in this case. But you know, he's the knight who's coming to offer his cup of love. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel like this person likes you. You know what I mean? I definitely feel like they like you because so far, again, they're coming up as the Knight of Pentacles. And like I said, the Knight of Pentacles, even though he's slow moving, he's very methodical. You know what I mean? And this is a type of knight who, you know, he's not into frivolous things. You know, this is one of our more serious knights of the deck. He's an earth sign. I mean, again, not necessarily. You could be an earth or a water sign, but again, not necessarily. But you know, this is somebody who's practical, and his offer of a pentacle is, you know, it's a solid offer. Right? But again, it's not to be rushed. Because this person really feels like they want to take time and go slow and baby steps. And again, they want to make sure that everything is done right and that they're very careful. You know, because this is not a knight who wants to waste time. You know, yeah, he takes forever to do things. But again, the reason he takes forever to do things is because he's very methodical and meticulous. In how he does things and how he operates. And, you know, that's how he ensures his success, is because he works hard and makes sure that everything is done right, right? And so you have this combination of this solid Knight of Pentacles, as well as this Knight of Cups. You know, and I really feel like this person does like you, and you know, they do want to offer their cup of love, but they're just afraid. Honestly, they're afraid, and they are they're just really defensive. They're just worried about their heart getting broken again. That is really what I am feeling from this, guys. Let's see, can we get a little bit more kind of wanting to probe a little bit more into this person's feelings, but I don't know. I kind of feel like, yeah, they like you. They're interested for sure. Again, they're just scared. So I kind of get the feeling that this is the kind of thing where you're gonna have to make the first move. You know, and then again, you have to like tread really carefully with this person. Not to the point where you're necessarily walking on eggshells, but like, you know, this person is going to take some work to get to the heart of. All right. So I feel like, yeah, they would be open to it, but I mean, it's going to take some coaxing on your end. Not manipulating, but just, you know, you're going to need to be patient with this person if this is what you really want, okay? Because this person, it looks like they've got quite a bit of healing that they still need to do. Not quite a bit. They still got, you know, they still got some healing that needs to be taken care of. You know, or at least to the point where they're no longer feeling like they need to be so defensive. And so suspicious about anybody who's interested in them. Okay? All right, well, let's see. What is the advice for our star fam? What should they do? What would be some advice as to what they could do in this situation? What advice can we give our star fam for the situation? can they do to help themselves in this situation? I mean, again, you guys, I feel like this is just going to take a lot of patience on your end. Let's see what we got here. Like this? Okay. Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands come out. Sorry guys, bear with me a sec. Two of Wands. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Three of Wands. Okay. Sorry guys, bear with me a second. Let me actually bring these up close so that you can see. So the Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Wands. Okay. So, again, like I said, this is going to take some patience, you know, because for this person, you know, the proof is in the pudding, you know what I mean? You know, and I feel like as long as you really are genuine in how you feel about this person and in your offer and in your solid offer to them, you know, the more they will appreciate that, you know? And it's like, they want to know that you're in it for the long haul as well. Because you've got the Two of Wands and then you've got the Three of Wands. And these are two cards of a person looking out towards their future, right? So like with the Two of Wands, we've got this person and literally the world is their oyster. The world is in their hand, you know? So it's like they're looking out on the horizon, you know, and it's like, it's like they're looking towards their future. You know what I mean? In both of these cards, you got both of them looking out towards their future. You know what I mean? Traditionally, the Two is about making that first decision, the first step on your journey. You know, it's that first decision to go somewhere, to begin that process, to begin that, you know, begin your new progress, your new endeavor. That's the choice. You know, it's finally making that choice to do something. And then the Three is usually about stepping forth, you know, so you've made the decision, you know, and now you're stepping out forth. You know, but in both cards, they're basically, you know, two people with their eyes on the future, you know, and I feel like, once this person knows that you're in this for the long haul and you're looking at, you know, the distant future as well, not just like your immediate future, you know, I think that will go a long way in really reassuring this person. Because I get the feeling that this person, they really want a commitment, you know, they're not looking for another fling. You know what I mean? Even though, yeah, they kind of came out as the two knights, you know, really, they're the King of Pentacles, you know, and the Queen of Swords, you know, but they're, you know what I mean? And I kind of get the feeling that because they are so, I want to say young at heart, people mistake them for being naive, which they're very much not, you know, but I get the feeling that a lot of times because they're so chill and so laid back and so down to earth with this, you know, this earthy energy, earthy and watery energy, so it's kind of like down to earth, practical, but you know, at the same time sensitive. You know what I mean? So because they're so just chill and laid back, a lot of the times people underestimate them, you know, as in somebody that shouldn't be taken seriously, even though that couldn't be further from the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like this person, I just get the feeling they're just so sick and tired of people underestimating them or taking them for granted or just, you know, thinking that they're stupid and that they can be taken for a ride and, you know, just people trying to like extort them, you know, people who are just trying to use them. And they're just really sick of that, you know what I mean? And that's what's making them feel so defensive, you know? But once you let them know that you're you know, you're in it for the long run, you see a future with this person, you know, you're looking towards that future. But not only that, but your offer is solid, you know? You got that Ace of Pentacles. You know what I mean? So it's like not only is your offer of a relationship or love like genuine, but it's also like it's even. Do you know what I mean? Because you're willing to offer as much as this person is. Do you know what I mean? We've got the Six of Pentacles here, and this is about equal give and take. It is also a bit of a charity card, but I mean, I think in this situation, what you want to offer is balance, that equal give and take in a relationship that this person didn't get from their last relationship. You know what I mean? And it's like, because yeah, it's like you want things to be equal. You've got this person here and he is, you know, dividing up the money fairly between these two people. You know what I mean? So I kind of feel like you are willing to bring a sense of balance. You know, it's like let's say this is somebody who works in like an investment bank or something. A lot of the type of women who are attracted to those types of guys just want to be a stay-at-home mom. They just, again, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing, you guys, I'm not judging, but I'm just saying, do you know what I mean? A lot of, and for men who constantly meet those kind of girls, it's like, yeah, okay, cool, it's great that I could you know, I could be the sole breadwinner, but like, don't you have your own ambitions? You know what I mean? Like, won't you get bored after a while? And what about when the kids grow up? Then what are you gonna do? You know, it's not about, I don't want to always be looking after you. You know what I mean? But it's like, don't you want a life? You know, I feel like it's less about like the financial burden and more about like the emotional burden that comes when someone just loafs off of you. Do you know what I mean? I hope you guys understand what I mean. I don't mean this is to any shade for like stay-at-home moms or anything. I know it's hard work and do you know what I mean? But again, like, you know, when you do it right, it's when, you know, you both decide together as a couple that that's how you're gonna live your life, and if that's something that you both are happy with and you agree with, fine, that's perfect. But this is it, you need to like both decide, you need to both decide that that's what you want. You know what I mean? And again, being a stay-at-home mom, for you real ones, you know it's hard work, right? I'm not talking about the fake ones who just claim to be stay-at-home moms, but, you know, you don't have kids and all they do is loaf around and watch TV and go shopping and, you know what I mean? And they don't actually do anything. They just loaf. You know, I'm talking about those women who loaf and give real stay-at-home moms, like, a bad name. Sorry, it was a bit of a rant. I'm gonna stop. I hope you guys understand what I mean. I don't mean any shade. Whatever. I hope you guys get what I mean. But the point is, you're willing to match this person like financially as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you're the type of person who it's like you know, let's go 50-50. You know what I mean? Like you're willing to contribute to the household chores and stuff. You know what I mean? So your contribution isn't just going to be emotional, it's also going to be financial. You know what I mean? And it's and not even just that, but I kind of get the feeling it's like even hobbies and interests. You know what I mean? But it's like your offer is going to be more reciprocal, you know? And therefore it's going to be quite valuable because again, you're not just it's like you want to be with this person, but you also want to contribute. You're not just with them for their money, you know? Like you want to contribute as well too, and you want to pitch in and you want to add your half to the bills as well because, you know, more money means you guys have more money and you can do more fun things. You know what I mean? So it's like once they realize that you're willing to like, you know, pull your weight, you know, and do your half, not just again financially, but like emotionally and like with the chores and like, you know, you're willing to put in your fair share of effort into this relationship and that, you know, you're willing to see it to the end, basically, you know? I get the feeling that that's when they'll start to come around, you know? But again, you guys, the proof is in the pudding, you know? And don't try to lie, don't try to pretend with this person because, again, they are presenting as a Queen of Swords. And so if they feel like you're lying to them, you know, even the smallest whiff of deceit, guys, that those defenses are going to come up right away, okay? So you just, with this person, you need to be patient. You're going to need to be completely transparent. You're going to need to be honest. You're probably going to have to make the first move. Try not to come on too strong. And like, you know what I mean? Just let them know that you're willing to do this equal give and take. You know what I mean? Crap. Ask them out. You know? Ask them out for coffee. Ask them out for a date. Say it's your treat. And then, like, you know, go out and do fun, free stuff. Like, you can go to museums. Those are usually free. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm kind of reminded of, I don't know if you remember the movie Pretty Woman, when Viv takes Edward out on a date. She takes him out for a day out. You know, and she takes him out on a picnic and has him walk barefoot in the grass, you know, and how she did those, you know, little fun free activities and how they still had a good time and you didn't have to spend ridiculous amounts of money to do it. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like when you show that you're genuinely interested in who they are as a person and that like their money doesn't matter, you know, and you genuinely just want to be with them because you like them, you know, they'll eventually see it, right? But again, the proof is in the pudding, guys. With this person, you need to be genuine and you need to be patient. But I feel like it will definitely be well worth it in the end. Okay? Definitely, right? This person does seem like a sweetheart. Okay, they're just being defensive right now because of their past. Okay? So I don't think it's anything personal against you. Again, they seem to really like you. You know, it's just they're taking their time just to make sure, right? The reason why they're being so slow is they're just taking their time to do their due diligence to make sure that they can be sure about you because I kind of get the feeling right now they're unsure. You know, I kind of get the feeling you're both unsure about each other. You know, I just get a feeling that this person is just unsure in general about everyone because I get the feeling that they're slightly suspicious of everyone at the moment. You know, they're definitely feeling that defensiveness. So don't take this personally. Don't take them feeling this way personally. You know, again, you just have to be really patient with them and let them know that you're in it for the long haul. Let them know that you see a future with them. and that your future with them is going to be balanced. You know, there's going to be that equality to it. You know, and that you do have a lot to offer to bring to the table too. You're not just bringing your 2 empty hands. You know what I mean? So it's like you're bringing your own success and your own wealth. And it's not about wanting to take their wealth so much as it is about you wanting to add to their wealth. You know what I mean? And once they see that you want to add to their lives and not take from it, then I think they'll start to warm up. Yeah? Because even look at how we warm up. Look at how the colors in the cards warm up. Right? Alright, let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands. Yeah, you see, so new beginnings, you know, a new passionate beginning. But again, a page, right? So it's kind of like something in its infancy stage. You know what I mean? So it could just be, you know, you guys, you know, slowly starting to date, slowly starting to spend time together. I feel like this is like the personification of this relationship. You know what I mean? Like you guys are still in the very beginning stages. But it's going to be quite passionate between the two of you if it isn't already. I mean, you know, you do have quite a bit of wands here. So, yeah. But again, I just feel like go slow. You know, try not to come on too hard, basically, you know? Go kind of like baby steps, like I was saying earlier. Baby steps, page size steps, right? All right, guys. I think I am going to leave that here for now. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped clear up a few things and help you get a clearer understanding of what's going on with your person. You know, please let me know down below if you enjoyed this, if it helped. And if you like this spread, please be sure to leave me a like. I really do appreciate all of your support. It really does help my baby channel here grow. And yeah, with that, I do hope you all have a copacetic Earth experience. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.